Hi Libras, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori. Tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week of July 14th through the 20th. Okay, your cards are coming out already. We got the Grounded card here, with signs at the bottom of the deck. The signs card reads, instincts are the message from the inner divine. I love that because this is one of the first times I've actually seen that card like show itself like that. So that's fantastic. There's something here that's going to require this week for you to stay grounded. I feel like you're seeing something that you're not seeing. Okay, there's a mystery. Wow. Oh my God, mystery at the bottom of the deck. Revelations, discovery, secrets, and unveil. Yeah, this is definitely in alignment with what I was feeling. It feels to me like there's something that you're seeing that you're not seeing. So let's dig into that, okay? It feels like there's something that you wanna not see, but it's almost as if it's like, but I'm right here in your face. You gonna see me, Libras, or nah? Purification. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Could be the blessings around you. Like you could be overlooking the blessings because you've been too bothered by what's not coming for you, or heartache, okay? Or heartache. Yeah, it feels like you're not seeing something that is right in front of you, Libras. Okay? This grounded energy reads, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. I love that, because in order for us to be able to be happy, we have to find it. Happiness, I don't know if you've noticed this, but happiness, ooh, yeah, that is that. Yeah, happiness doesn't just like fall in our laps. You have to be intentional about it. You have to be intentional about it. And that intentionality comes with seeing and embracing what's going on around us, the gifts that have been freely given to us, right? So this feels like the energy of, I'm seeing this other deck, there's a card, it's called Dissipating. And it's the energy of someone not fully standing in their power and like not really accepting and embracing the beauty around them. I'm trying to figure out how Spirit wants me to explain this to you guys. With the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, this is about looking for new opportunities in everything that you do. Like it feels to me like you're looking for some spark of hope. You're looking for some sort of excitement, for something that can spark your interest. Like you're like, it's almost like you're asking Spirit to give you some. All right, I got it. Thank you. Libras, for a lot of you, the reason why you are not seeing the blessings is because you're too focused on receiving them, how they're going to come, and where they're going to come from. Okay? So for a lot of you, what I heard Spirit say loud and clear was that you keep looking for love instead of being love. Sorry. So that's where that, because I know this is hard to swallow, y'all. I know, because I haven't been here. I feel it. It's 3:33 on the clock, though, so I can't make this up. Spirit got a message for you, and clearly they ain't about to let me get away with not delivering it. Godly, sometimes the messenger has to deliver the hard, tough messages, but I will tell you that it is all for your good, because I've had these messages delivered to me one too many times. And more times than I can count, because when the messages were delivered, I refused to embrace them. And it was because I wanted what I wanted. For a lot of you, opportunities of love are not presenting themselves because you're blocking them. This is the best way to explain it. You're blocking them, and you're blocking these opportunities because you are stuck in past cycles. You're stuck in heartache. You're stuck in pain. There's the pain of, and the sadness of, the grief of previous relationships have stagnated you from being able to see new opportunities that Spirit may be presenting to you with this signs card here. It's almost as if Spirit is trying to give you signs as to where love can be found, to where you can find connections where you feel seen, safe, and stable. But you're on this mission to find them, that you keep overlooking them. That's where they were saying earlier, there's something that you see that you don't see. So you could have either a partner that is right in front of you that you could be overlooking because you're missing something. What I'm picking up on is that some of you are missing passion in your life, especially with this Page of Wands. You're seeking passion, you're seeking emotional connection to someone. You want to feel seen and loved by them. It's almost like you're missing the feeling of being in love, Libras. That's how this feels to me. But there's something, a message coming through very clearly about wisdom coming from an acceptance of the fact that love is not just the feelings of mushiness, but love is enduring, love is lasting, love is stable, love is consistent. And it feels to me like you're desiring someone to connect with that's on the same page as you, but you're not able to see that because you're looking for it in like the wrong places. Okay, so this story is coming to mind. So I have several brothers. One of my brothers is what I would call a her. One of my brothers is a her, you know, the HOE, the thing that you use in the ground. I call him that very loosely. I call him that because he will, and he's not a Libra, he's a Taurus, but he will find one girl and he will start talking to her. By the next week, he says he's in love with her. And then by the next day or two, she does something. It drives him nuts. And now all of a sudden, he doesn't like her anymore. He's like, oh no. And I'm like, well, what happened to Susie Q? And he's like, she's gone. No, she couldn't last. She said she had dirty shoes on. Or she said that, you know, she don't want to have no more kids, or she said that, you know, she was too busy working and she didn't call me back, so now I don't want to talk to her. He'll just make up whatever because he resists love, because if one thing goes wrong, he turns it off. And that's the type of energy that I'm picking up on here. And it may not be that you're like nitpicky like him, right? But it feels to me like you could be looking for something that you keep blocking out of your life. And you can take that as it resonates. It's almost as if you keep breadcrumbing yourself, giving yourself less than. And it's because I don't think you're trusting the signs and synchronicities. I don't think you're trusting that things that are being shown to you are actually true. And I think it's because you have not found the love within yourself first. And that's where this purification energy comes from. There's some type of a routine that you've been in when it comes to your love life and your romance and relationships. And the routine needs to be halted, chopped off. You need to ground yourself and then find blessings that are present in your life. Find divine love, which is the love that you have for yourself and for God. And when you find and discover that, when you take this romantic partnership that you're looking for and create a romance and a love life within the self, I think you're going to realize how much you've been missing out on. I think that's when you're going to be able to smell the roses and see that there's beauty and blessings all around you. And what happens is you recognize that the beauty and the blessings don't come from outside influences at all. That there's no need to be validated or celebrated or even recognized by outsiders, because you recognize, see, and are in love with yourself. And this is a very tough lesson, especially for us, especially for us Libras. And I'm not a Libra, but I'm saying us because we are, you know, the mutable sign. So it's very, very, very challenging. I'm sure you're a mutable sign. Yeah, I'm sure you are. But it's very challenging for us to not look for this outside of ourselves. But when we have this revelation and we're awakened to and discover the beauty that we have just within ourselves, not only do we resolve our pain of the past experiences, but we also find oneness within ourselves. Okay? I hope that this made sense. I hope that this is your message too, because if so, this is just pushing you into a whole new world. See, these are lessons that people don't realize will push you and transition you from the old into the new. So you have the world card ending your reading. Okay, this is the very last energy, which means once you gain the lessons of this cycle, then you're going to be pushed into something new. So as you resolve and you ground yourself in yourself without looking outward, you're going to realize that now Spirit's going to push you into a whole new world where you will meet like-minded, kindred souls and be able to connect with them in levels and ways that you never anticipated that you'd be able to in the past. Okay, that's where the fruit and the prosperity and prosperous lives come from. All right, Libras, I've talked enough, okay? What I just heard Spirit say last thing was that you have been that lotus that's been stuck in the murky water. When you end this cycle, you will start to blossom and you'll see that lotus bloom into something beautiful. And then that's what you'll attract. All right, guys, if this is your reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry for this being a challenging message, but remember, these challenging messages are only to push you into the new. So I appreciate you sharing your energy with me. I love you all. Thank you so very much again for watching, and I hope you have the most amazing week. I'll see you next. Bye.